This is the latest and greatest Living Vehicle 2023. This is a Pro EV model, and I'm going to give you a tour of this Pro EV today to share with you some of the great features and exactly what we've been up to for the last 5 years. First one here is the patio deck. Now this is a self-supporting patio deck. It's rated for 1,500 pounds. We have implemented this. It's a fully self-supporting. There is nothing there but these cables. Now what this is designed to do is to allow you an outdoor space where you can enjoy with your family and friends. And you'll see right there, one of the things we learned with all of our renovations, an 8-foot patio slider. We always believe to open the outdoors and blur the distinction between indoor and outdoor space. Number 9 in this Living Vehicle review is the spa bathroom. Come on inside and I'll share with you what we've done here. So the Living Vehicle is designed for full-time use, and this bathroom space is no exception. We designed this to be very luxurious and enjoyable. Now mind you, first thing to note, I am 6'5". I am wearing some shoes today, so I'm about 6'6". This ceiling is 6'8", so you have a lot of headroom. This spa bathroom has lots of beautiful features. The shower is huge. It has a skylight directly above it. Now in with this, we also have macerator electric flush toilets. Lots of storage, both above the medicine cabinet, below the sink here. We have a lit mirror, anti-fog technology, dimmable lamp. We have all sorts of vents, HVAC in the ceiling. We have a towel warmer here. We also have electric heat in the floor. Take a look at this. This is a wood mat. This is made up of black walnut. It's right here, it's floor level, so you can have the shower curtain extend out, and you have a 32-inch by 36-inch shower. It's huge, it's generous. This is a true spa bath. Number 8 of this top 10 Living Vehicle review list is what I call the Liveability. Living Vehicle is designed as a full-time living space, and one of the core features there is to make it as functional as possible. So take a look here. We're in the primary living space. There is actually an island here that you see is outside on the patio deck right now. That island is portable. You can pull that in and out through this 8-foot patio slider. It mounts right here to the floor, and that is adaptable. It moves in and out depending on how you use it. The indoor kind of heart of the unit is this open floor plan, so you have a lot of space here. Joanna regularly did yoga here when it was raining. Otherwise, she'd be outside enjoying. Also, we have a little dog named Luca. She would be outside kind of in the pen, just enjoying the sun. Now, this central space is flanked by both the living and dining area, also the kitchen. Now we have windows flanked on all sides for great light. Light is a very important part of Living Vehicle. And then we also have light flooding in from the 8-foot patio slider. Now the kitchen itself has tons of storage, and you see lots of great features here that you would not typically find in trailers. We have a dishwasher here. This is a drawer style dishwasher by Fisher-Paykel, and this has settings for up to 6. A dual style oven and stove combo. We have lots of overhead storage. And take a look at this. This is what's called a Euroloft. This goes up and down. This is what's called the hidden sleeping space, or the hidden guest bedroom. This is not the primary sleeping space. This is a secondary guest room, so that if you ever have guests come over, push a button, that comes down. It'll come all the way down to about here, connect a ladder, and you jump right up. Take a look at this. One of the things I learned in all my days at Hofmann Architecture was that the refrigerator was always too small. And so we maxed it out with an all-electric 13 cubic foot refrigerator, all stainless steel, and it's also all electric. This is powered by the sun. Living Vehicle is fundamentally an electric product. The quality of cabinetry in LV is phenomenal, and the amount of storage we have to match. Come over here and take one look inside the bedroom. We have a 48-inch by 30-inch skylight directly overhead. I say, we have a 4-foot closet, washer and dryer combination, stand-up area for folding laundry, full-size dresser here, and of course the bed lifts up for all sorts of storage underneath. This is a true queen-size bed, no short beds here. Livability and being able to reside full-time inside of a unit is one of Living Vehicle's absolute fortes. Number 7 on my top 10 list of Living Vehicle review items is storage capacity. Now I'm going to take you through a few of the storage compartments on LV. Take a look at this. This goes all the way through from one side to the other. This is a 8-foot deep by 60-inch wide storage unit. That is a pass-through compartment. Come on back here, I'll show you a couple other areas for storage. This is another pass-through. This does exactly the same thing, just Here I am on the other side. This again is 8 feet deep. It's about 2 foot by 2 foot. You could put a bunch of skis in here, firewood, what have you. Come around this side. We have another access here. This is the other side of that storage area that goes all the way through. You can see we have a ton of storage there. Here's some more storage. This is a storage compartment. It's also optional for a generator. Let's take a quick look inside and I'll show you some more storage areas. This is a pantry, trash compartment, drawer for pots and pans, all sorts of cutlery and utensils. Open storage underneath. All of our appliances are down below inside this hatch. This is what's called the bilge or the basement, where we put all of our sensitive electronics, energy system, all sorts of stuff lives down there, so it doesn't take up any of that valuable cabinet space. Number 6 on this living vehicle review of the top 10 features is tank capacity. Now when I say tanks, I mean water tanks. That's both fresh water and waste tanks. Now on living vehicle, every single LV that we produce has 100 gallons of water, fresh water. Now it has a black and a gray tank to boot. Both of those are, let's see, 62 gallons for the gray, and for the black tank is 45. So those are a surplus of 100, so you have a little extra capacity there. One of the features on Living Vehicle 2023 for the first time ever in the industry is what's called water generation. That means water creation or water from air. That's right, for the first time ever in the industry, we installed a water generation system on Living Vehicle that is available for the 2023 model going forward. So you can create, extract humidity out of the air and fill up your freshwater tank for the purest water you've ever seen or drank. And you can just create that up to 5 gallons per day wherever you go, down to 20% relative humidity. Number 5 on my top 10 list of living vehicle features is sustainability. Now, Living Vehicle is built with sustainability in mind. Of course, it is a product that is designed to last a lifetime. All the structure in the entire vehicle is made from aluminum. That's both the chassis, the frame, the walls, the joists, everything you touch, everything you see, all the cabinetry, it's all aluminum. Now because of this, recycled content and lifespan is extremely sustainable. I'm passionate about not only building a sustainable product, but a healthy product. And some of the certifications that Living Vehicle has recently obtained is a indoor air quality certification to meet the standards of LEED indoor air quality. Now we've had certified industrial hygienists come and test Living Vehicles over a series of LV generations, and we have a certification now that meets LEED standards. So healthy spaces is something that Living Vehicle is passionate about. Number 4 on this top 10 list of a Living Vehicle review, the best features, the solar awning. Now in my experience, when building trailers, so this is a 48-inch knife edge blade that extends right out, cantilevered across the edge of the Living Vehicle. That horizontal plane not only creates shade for all of the windows, the patio slider, and the entry door on the Living Vehicle, but also the top edge of that is completely covered edge to edge in solar panels. On that awning itself has over 1,200 watts of solar, so you can charge your LV energy system. Now underneath the awning is additional solar panels, so believe it, when you extend that awning out, you're revealing a second layer of solar. Now Living Vehicle is fundamentally an electric product, so you are charging lithium batteries to power almost everything in the Living Vehicle from solar power wherever you travel. As long as the sun is out, you're generating solar power, thanks to that beautiful solar awning. Number 3 on this Living Vehicle review of the top 10 features is quality. Now take a look at this patio deck. You can see all of the CNC machined parts, all the pieces, the angles where things are put together. You can see all of the hardware here on this support cable. This is marine style hardware that's manufactured off-site. You can see the railing here. This is an industrial powder-coated railing system with integrated mesh, the standards there. This is one of the areas that I'm extremely proud of. Take a look at these hatches. This is an automotive style hatch where you have locking mechanisms that are the type that you find on an SUV hatch. This is a standard automotive component where you also have a locking barrel here. So you have a pressure equalization chamber here on the middle, so any water that penetrates past this first seal comes down and then drains out. So you have 2 seals on every one of these hatches. Another thing that I'm very proud about is the cabinetry. So take a look at some of the details on these cabinetry. All the cabinet doors have an integrated handle which goes side to side. And you can see all the rivets here, how it's put together. There's also 2 locking points to either side. One of our concepts here at Living Vehicles is to design with redundancy in mind. So having 2 locking points, if one does end up failing, you always have another, so that when you're traveling down the road, the cabinet doesn't open and all your stuff falls down onto the ground. You know, that was especially true in overhead cabinets, where I had a lot of experience where overhead items would fall down onto the ground. We have shelves that are built in with lips, of course, and then we have multiple points where you can secure these shelves. This is truly bolted into the side of the unit itself. All of this, you can see the details here. This is all either water cut or laser cut at a factory, and the tolerance here is just phenomenal. Full piano hinge all the way across, and just the finish is just so beautiful. It really does look nice and elegant. A nice clean edge there for kind of protecting if you're going to bump your head on there. So this is taken from all of our experience, and the cabinetry package really just does exemplify the quality at Living Vehicle. Number 2 in this top 10 list of items that make up a great living vehicle is 4-season capability. Now what that means is that we've created what I call a conditioned basement. So there's a raised floor in Living Vehicle where on the far side we have insulation, and then we have a space about 18 inches tall where we locate all of our electronics, all of our technology, all of the plumbing systems, the tanks, the hoses, all the plumbing lines. All that stuff lives within a conditioned space. The heating system, it forces air up through the vents. Now that creates a negative pressure differential down in the basement, which draws cold air down into that basement, warming up that space and creates a warm floor. Now all of this coupled with other features, the great insulation design with all rigid closed cell foam insulation, dual pane windows and doors, and then some of the most amazing details that you're going to find on a unit make this a true 4-season design. Number 1 on this Living Vehicle review of the top 10 best features is electricity. Living Vehicle is fundamentally an electric powered vehicle. We want to live off grid, completely self-sufficient and self-sustaining. Now we've designed LV to be powered by the sun. On this Pro EV model, we have over 3,000 watts of solar mounted on the roof with the help of the solar awning. Now those thin film monocrystalline solar panels are pulling power every hour the sun is out into what I call the LV energy system. Now I've opened up this hatch, which is underneath the floor of the kitchen, to reveal over 57 kilowatt hours of batteries. The energy system in this is absolutely phenomenal. These are all lithium batteries with a very high energy density, extremely safe, extremely capable, and this is the foundation of the LV energy system that allows you to run off-grid indefinitely. So in normal solar conditions with typical use inside this LV, the Pro EV model allows you to use every single piece of electrical equipment. That includes air conditioners, that includes heating, that includes every outlet, every piece of electronic equipment can be run off the energy system. Now that is possible with significant inverter power. Almost 20 kilowatts of inverter power allows you to pull an exceptional amount of power out of the LV energy system at any given time. So this is the first and foremost benefit to Living Vehicle that allows you to be empowered by freedom to stay off grid, to go further than ever before, is an extremely capable energy system that lets you live completely free, off grid, away from RV parks. And that was the thing that we learned the most in all of our years in working with customers that wanted to get out there, explore, and live full-time in their vehicles. This is why we created Living Vehicle, is to be able to install something like this. And I just really want to encourage you to take a look. If you haven't subscribed to Living Vehicle, we've moved away from Hofmann Architecture, the channel. So I'll put it up right here. Subscribe to Living Vehicle, and head over there. Go to livingvehicle.com. You can learn more about what it is we're up to and the many amazing things that we're trying to do. So thanks for watching. Sorry that I haven't been available on the channel for the last 5 years or so, but I have been very active over on Living Vehicle. I hope you follow along, and hope you have an amazing day.